to make him pay. Look at the way he cut the angle on that.
Mike wants some more. What it
The
is.
God of Wars of some.
Jake Paul faced one of the most anticipated matchups in recent boxing history when he stepped into the ring with the legendary Mike Tyson. The event, billed as a clash between a YouTube sensation and a boxing icon, quickly transformed into a demonstration of Tyson's enduring prowess and Paul's limitations as a boxer. From the moment the bell rang, it was clear that Jake Paul was outmatched. The 27-year-old YouTuber, standing 6'1" and weighing 200 pounds, entered the ring with a physical advantage on paper. In contrast, the 58-year-old Tyson, who stood 5'10" and weighed 220 pounds, carried the weight of experience, skill, and a formidable reputation. However, height and weight are merely superficial metrics in boxing. The true essence of the sport lies in experience, technique, and the ability to endure and adapt under pressure, areas where Tyson held a decisive edge over Paul. The fight was structured with 2-minute rounds and 14-ounce gloves, a format that emphasized both endurance and power. As the fight commenced, Paul appeared visibly nervous, avoiding direct eye contact with Tyson. This hesitation was evident as Paul struggled to find his rhythm against Tyson's aggressive approach. Tyson employed his signature peekaboo style, characterized by bobbing and weaving to evade Paul's less refined punches. This defensive maneuver allowed Tyson to stay close and unleash a barrage of precise and powerful attacks. Jake Paul, known for selecting opponents who were either older, retired, or less experienced, found himself facing a true test of his boxing capabilities. Tyson, even at 58, moved with the same intensity and purpose that made him a feared champion during his prime. His footwork was sharp and his head movement was swift, making it difficult for Paul to land any significant blows. Tyson's punches were not only powerful but also technically sound, demonstrating a level of skill that Paul had yet to achieve. Tyson's strategy was evident from the outset. He aimed to break Paul down with relentless body shots, forcing him to lower his guard and create openings for a knockout. This approach had proven successful countless times in Tyson's career, and it was executed flawlessly in this fight. Paul's attempts to use his jab to keep Tyson at bay were ineffective, as Tyson's head movement and ability to slip punches prevented Paul from establishing any meaningful rhythm or distance. Within the first minute, it became clear that Paul was struggling to cope with Tyson's aggressive assault. He resorted to clinching and holding on to Tyson in an attempt to buy time and recover, but these efforts only highlighted his lack of preparation and resilience against a seasoned fighter. The crowd watched in anticipation, sensing that the fight was headed for a decisive conclusion. The turning point came swiftly. After enduring several punishing body shots, Paul attempted a wild right hand, hoping to catch Tyson off guard. However, Tyson, ever the tactician, anticipated the move. He dodged the punch with minimal effort, shifted his weight, and delivered a devastating right hand that connected flush with Paul's jaw. The impact was immediate and severe. Paul crumpled to the canvas unconscious before even making contact with the ground, prompting the referee to stop the fight without a formal count. The knockout was not just a victory for Tyson, but a stark reminder of the gulf that exists between true boxing legends and those who rely on fame to drive their careers. Paul, with a record built on carefully selected opponents, faced a reality he was unprepared for when going up against a fighter of Tyson's caliber. The loss exposed the limitations of his strategy, revealing that fame and spectacle alone are insufficient to compete with the skill and heart required in professional boxing. Tyson's performance was a testament to his enduring legacy. Despite being far removed from his prime, he demonstrated that his power, skill, and ring intelligence remain intact. This victory reaffirmed Tyson's status as one of the greatest fighters in history, capable of delivering performances that transcend age and time. For Paul, the defeat was a humbling experience, highlighting the importance of genuine skill and dedication over celebrity and marketing. The fight also reignited discussions within the boxing community about the ethics of pairing older, legendary fighters against younger, less experienced opponents, especially when the latter are celebrities or social media influencers. While Tyson's victory was celebrated by many as a return to the sport's true competitive spirit, it also raised concerns about the potential dangers of such mismatches. The physical demands of boxing, combined with the risks of injury, make these types of matchups controversial even as they draw significant public interest. In the aftermath of the fight, the impact of Tyson's victory resonated throughout the boxing world. Fans who had grown weary of exhibition matches and celebrity bouts found a refreshing reminder of what boxing is truly about: skill, endurance, and the relentless pursuit of excellence. Tyson's win was seen as a call to return to the sport's roots, emphasizing that true greatness in the ring is earned through dedication and hard work, not merely through fame or fortune. For Jake Paul, the loss marked a crossroads in his boxing career. He had built his reputation on transitioning from an internet celebrity to a boxer, facing opponents who were easier to defeat, and thus maintaining an undefeated record. However, his encounter with Tyson exposed the flaws in his approach, suggesting that to be taken seriously in the boxing world, he would need to invest more in his training and preparation. This defeat could serve as a catalyst for Paul to reevaluate his strategy, potentially leading him to focus more on honing his skills rather than chasing high-profile but mismatched fights. The broader implications of this fight extend beyond the personal narratives of Tyson and Paul. It underscores a tension within modern boxing between entertainment-driven matches and authentic competitive bouts. As social media influencers continue to enter the boxing scene, the sport faces a dilemma: how to balance the draw of celebrity and spectacle with the need to preserve the integrity and tradition of boxing as a true test of athletic prowess. Tyson's victory serves as a benchmark, highlighting the importance of respect for the sport and the athletes who have dedicated their lives to mastering it. It sends a message to both fighters and fans that while the landscape of boxing may evolve with the inclusion of new types of competitors, the fundamental principles of the sport's skill, discipline, and heart remain paramount. Looking ahead, the boxing community will likely reflect on this fight as a pivotal moment that emphasizes the need for genuine competition over superficial matchups. Tyson's performance not only reinforced his legacy, but also set a standard for what true boxing entails. For fans and aspiring boxers alike, it reaffirmed that the essence of the sport lies in the dedication to perfecting one's craft and the courage to face formidable opponents with skill and respect. In conclusion, the bout between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson was more than just a fight between two individuals. It was a clash of ideologies within the sport of boxing. Tyson's triumph reaffirmed the timeless values of the sport, showcasing that true greatness is defined by ability and heart rather than fame and spectacle. Paul's loss served as a cautionary tale about the limitations of leveraging celebrity without the necessary dedication to the craft. As the boxing world continues to evolve, this fight stands as a reminder that while the sport can adapt and grow, its core principles must remain intact to preserve its legacy and honor its champions. Tyson's victory will undoubtedly be remembered as a defining moment that underscores the enduring power of experience and skill in boxing. It also highlights the challenges that arise when the sport intersects with modern entertainment and social media dynamics. As boxing moves forward, the lessons from this fight will influence how future matchups are conceived and how the balance between competition and entertainment is managed. For now, fans can celebrate Tyson's impressive comeback and reflect on the enduring truths that make boxing a beloved and respected sport worldwide.